Hey everyone, it's Haley, and today I'm going to be doing the thing that I said I was going to do for a while and then I never did it, and that is review The Darkest Minds trilogy by Alexandra Bracken. I just hit my elbow and it hurt very much, but yeah, I'm gonna review this now. So if you didn't know, these books do this awesome thing where they make a sentence with the titles. So it's The Darkest Minds, Never Fade, In the Afterlight. Super cool, right? Like, who the hell comes up with that shit? Apparently Alexandra Bracken does, like crazy. So if you didn't know, this trilogy is a dystopian trilogy, and it is kind of like X-Men, I've heard. I've never seen X-Men or read the comics, so I don't really know. It's basically this disease has infected a bunch of kids in the US, and most of them died, but the survivors end up with these special powers, and they end up being put into these concentration camp like things where they're really subjected and they're just treated like crap. And I'm not gonna go more into depth because I think the synopsis for this one kind of gives too much away. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a spoiler-free series review of this, so let's get into it. So the main character in this book is Ruby, and it opens when she's a little bit younger. And I'll admit that the opening of The Darkest Minds was a little bit confusing. You don't really get things explained until like after about 5 chapters, but after that, it just goes on a roll. Like, it just goes. They take it and they just run with it. And oh, it was so good. I just love the characters in this book. There is not a character that I hated. I loved Liam. I love Liam. Oh my god, I love Liam. And I love Ruby too. I mean, she can be selfish at times, but other than that, I really enjoyed her. I loved Zoo and I loved Chubbs. They were just such enjoyable characters. And these books are really well written. They read very cinematically, so you feel like you're watching a movie when you read them because they're very like kind of episodic, and just the way that things are described, it's very movie-like. I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, there's tons of action in these books, tons of suspense. You will literally feel all of the feels in like every single one of these. There was not one of these books in this trilogy that did not make me like just bawl my eyes out and just be so angry but like so happy. All of the feelings that I could possibly feel, I felt them. It was ridiculous. They are just a roller coaster. Like, I can't even explain how much, like, it's just up and then it's down, and when it's down, it's down. Like, it's just crazy. It's a very unique dystopian, and I think that's why I liked it so much, because nowadays it's very hard to find something that doesn't remind you of Hunger Games. It doesn't remind you of like what's the other one, Divergent. Like, it's a very, and I love those books, but I think there needs to be something new to the dystopian world, and that's why these books are just a very refreshing dystopian read, because they are just so different, and they take more of that sci-fi aspect to it with the special powers that the kids have, and they kind of go home with that more so. It's not really a book that centers around like government is subjecting all of the people. Like, there are only these certain kids who are being subjected, and it's not like society is being like kind of factionalized. Like, it's just very, very unique, and I don't really know how else to describe it. I'm really bad at reviews today. I can't describe anything, but like, it's just, you're not gonna get something like Hunger Games. You're not gonna get something like Divergent with this. And if you are tired of reading like kind of that same story over and over again, then I think these are definitely the dystopian read for you, because they are just, they're very unique. The writing is fantastic. They have like that movie-like writing is just really, it makes the story, because it's the kind of story that would benefit from that kind of writing, and it really does. Like, it really just kind of drives the point home. You feel like you can see everything. It's awesome. It's just awesome. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say for today's review. I hope this was helpful. So I think that's all I wanted to say for today's review. I hope it was helpful. I'm sorry it wasn't really that coherent, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! That was weird, wasn't it? Bye.